I'm gonna do some vlogging today. Back with the terrible angle. I'm sorry. I still have to get an SD card for the camera that my friend gave me, so this is it for now. I'm gonna go to a few stores today. I need to go. I want to try to do like a Halloween tablescape for my dining room table on the cheap. So I'm gonna try to find some stuff today, and then I need to return a few things at Justice that really didn't end up fitting Madison at all. If you watched our haul, just things that I don't think she's gonna wear, that she said she's gonna wear, that I know will just stay in her drawer or her closet. So I'm gonna do that. Today is pumpkin spice is out. Yes, I'm so excited. So I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about Disney and one of our upcoming trips. I'm gonna say one of them because Little Miss watches my videos. I'm very excited. We're leaving on a day that's not usually a day that someone would leave for a vacation, if that gives you a hint. Usually it's a day that you spend with your family. I don't even know how to talk around this. This is going to be difficult. And it's really going to be difficult for me because I just get so excited and I want to do countdowns and I want to do, all these things that lead up to it. So it's going to be really tough for me. But we got our pass holder magic bands in the mail, and I was so literally excited. Like, I ran from my car when I saw the box. I ran to my front steps, and my husband's like, whoa, I've never seen you run that fast. I'm like, I don't run. So I whipped it open. I was so excited, and I was so excited about the pass holder sliders. If you don't know what they are, you can get like kind of embellishments to go on your magic bands, and if you become a pass holder, they send you like these things that slide on that say pass holder. So I was so excited to see those, and I was actually excited to see that they don't have the year on them this year, and I think they're probably doing that so that people can reuse them, because my friend had them last year and they said 2015 on hers, but this year they just say pass holder. Fast forward a few days. This is such a horrible angle of my face. I am so sorry. Fast forward a few days, I get another box. Now, I had some trouble with the first box with shipping and tracking it, so I actually called Disney and I was like, I can't track, I got a delivery date, and then I got a date that it left Pennsylvania, but it hadn't been seen in like 5 or 6 days. So I was like, what is going on? Like, they're supposed to be here. And so I called, and the representative on the phone was like super helpful. She was really nice, and she was kind of like, what? That's weird too, because it hadn't updated in any other state or close to my home. So she's like, we'll go ahead and send you another set. So I was like, okay, how is this gonna like affect my reservations? I don't know. I have to figure that out now, which ones are active and which ones aren't. So they sent me, so I get another box, which excited me all over again. I'm just like such a kid. So I whip it open, and I was like, yay, even though, I already did it a week before. So what do you guys want to see on this channel? Now, I know I've asked this before. I have gotten a few requests for videos. Definitely more thrift videos, more decorating videos, which I love doing, which I'm definitely doing. I did get a request to do a video about the Disney dining plan, which I feel bad because I got this request like a couple weeks ago now, and I still haven't done it, but I'm going to do it, I promise. It's just that this past trip that we took in August, this was our first time using the dining plan. So I'm not by any means an expert on it. I don't know like the ins and outs. Like, I've only used it one time and we really liked it, so I will give my opinions on it, like my honest review, everything that I know, certain table credits, like what restaurant has what table credit. Definitely going to be doing a video on that, as much as I know, as much as the credits that I know about the restaurants that we went to, and I want to do a quick serve video too about reviews, because we've actually been to a lot of those too. Like I said before, I've been going to Disney World for 30 years, since I was 1. My dad it's totally his fault. That's what we all say. He loves it. He loves, he loves it just as much as I do. He's the one that, started bringing us, took my mom and then took us. So I started going when I was 1. Like, I have pictures of me with the hat on, the Mickey ears, and just like chilling. In front of the castle with my fanny pack. Like, I was all about it when I was that age. So yeah, I really, and they would take us other places too. We would definitely go other places, but Disney World was our main vacation, which was awesome. We got so excited every time. But they would also take us to Universal. They would take us to SeaWorld. But I really always gravitated towards Disney World. I just loved everything about it. While my 3 other siblings, love Universal. I think they're more, loving the ride aspect of a theme park. Well, I love the atmosphere and just, the magic. That's what I love. I just want to come on here and rant for 1 second, if that's okay. I know everyone likes a good rant every now and then. I have a friend who recently got a snarky, someone said something snarky to her about her going to Disney World all the time. Why don't you go somewhere else? Well, these are my thoughts on this. I'm sorry I'm not looking at you. I'm on the highway, and it's, safety first. These are my thoughts. And I know that she has, the same exact thoughts that I do. My child and her children, I'm going to speak for myself, but I know that we have similar views on a lot of things. That's why we're friends. My child is young, okay? She's young. And when I was young, I remember the excitement of going to Disney World. Like, I didn't go as often, like multiple times in 1 year, but I did go yearly. I just remember the memories, the excitement building up to the trip, the things that I took home from the trip, like not even just stuff, just the memories that I have still to this day. 30 years, 25 years later, 20 years later, it was the best time of my life. Sure, they took us other places, but you know what? I remember being 10 and my brother was 9 and we went to Italy. Now, this is a trip of a lifetime, and, it's great to see other places, but I don't remember it. I remember it being extremely boring because I was 10 and my brother was 9, and, nothing on TV was in English. This is what I remember from the trip. Nothing on the TV was in English. The cartoons, nothing. Now, this is no offense to Italy or anyone who's from there. It's beautiful. It's, I have family there. That's why we went, besides to go see it. But this is what I remember from being young and going there. They keep their milk warm. No, like our cereal was, I don't know, I remember we went to a lot of museums, we saw a lot of historic things, and it was fine. I mean, it was fun, it wasn't memorable to me being a kid. Now, if I went now, or like 10 years from now, I'm sure it would be more memorable and I would remember more. But my parents spent all that money taking my brother, myself, my grandmother, and them to Italy, and honestly, I could take it or leave it at that age. It was just nothing that I remember as being, yes, I loved that, which is sad because kids should have these experiences, but I'm not saying you don't jump on a plane and take your kid to Italy. I mean, I'm talking about why don't you go to see the White House or Niagara Falls or stuff like that. honestly, or you know, people who take vacations to the beach for a week. I live in New England. I live close to a beach. So someone who thinks that I'm weird for going to Disney World all the time, maybe I think they're weird for going to the beach all the time, because I live near a beach, so I don't want to go on vacation there. You know what I mean? And not that I think they're weird, but, you know, people are so over-opinionated on what you do. Now, granted, I put my life out there on Facebook, on everything. You know, I put my excitement about Disney out there. Like, it is known. Like, when people think Disney, they think of me. That's what they always say. But I just get so aggravated when people say, why don't you do something else? Well, because we don't want to do something else. When our daughter is grown up and she has the choice of coming with us on vacation or, you know, staying back, we are going to travel the world. We're going to, you know, do different things, go different places. But for now, when my daughter is 8 years old and she enjoys things, she's still a kid. She's not, you know, a kid who's growing up faster than, you know, a lot of kids these days. She still plays with Barbie. She still believes in the magic. She's still all of this stuff like that kids should be doing. We want to really hold on to that, because we're never going to have any more kids, unfortunately. But, you know, I really want to make her life, you know, memorable. And this is what I remember from when I was a kid. Those are some of my best memories. And every time you go, it's something magical, something new. There's so much to do. There's not just like, you know, you do the same thing every time. There's so much to do. So, you know, you can do what's good for your family. You can have your opinions on your vacations, but this is just my own personal opinion on my family and, you know, our vacation. So while my daughter's young, I want to, you know, take her to Disney World as often as I can, because it is such an experience. Like, I guess people who've never been there are gonna just be like, why, what is it about it? And then you'll have the other people who just don't get it. You know, they'll never get it. It's a theme park and that's it. It's a theme park to them, but to me, it's just a whole different world. It's where I can go to escape from everything, to be happy, to act like a kid. That's what it is to me, and I know that's what it is to my daughter, and my husband too. He loves it, and he's such a good sport about it, and he knows that when, you know, she gets older and can make her own decisions, you know, by all means, we'll go to other places. There's plenty of time. We've got our whole lives ahead of us. But for now, this is what we want to do with our vacations. That's why, living in New England, we got annual passes, because we know that we're going to be going back multiple times. For our honeymoon, which was, you know, like a year later or 2 years later than our actual wedding, we went on a cruise to Bermuda. It was fun. We didn't take our daughter. She stayed with her grandparents. It was just us two, and it was fun, but it was, you know, it was a cruise, you know, you're on a ship. We gambled, we ate a ton, and we sat by the pool. That's what we did. And honestly, I can sit by a pool for hours. I enjoy it, but not every day. It's just not fun. And, you know, you can get off the ship and you can go to a beach and sit by the beach. And I can do that too for a day. But it's my family. We're a go kind of family. My daughter, the kid doesn't stop. She doesn't stop. From the minute she wakes up to the minute she goes to bed, she does not stop. And my husband's the same way. Like, we're not going to go sit by a pool for hours and hours and hours. And I know there's other stuff to do on a cruise. I know that. But I'm also not going to go on a cruise and send my daughter, like, to the play place all day so my husband and I can go. You know what I mean? Like, I know this cruise was by ourselves just for our honeymoon. But, you know, the first half of it was boring. It was boring because we didn't have anything to do. We were bored until we met another couple who was from where we're from. And, you know, we went to some parties and shows with them, which was fun. But honestly, it was fun. It was great. It was beautiful. Bermuda's nice. But just not something I would never want to take Madison there, because, like, now, I mean, because I, knowing my own child, know that she won't appreciate, you know, the beautiful beaches. She won't appreciate it. Meaning, she'd appreciate it that we took her away. She won't appreciate, like, the scenery and stuff. She'll just be like, oh, we have a beach at home. It's the same thing. You know, so everyone's different. Everyone's, you know, vacation styles are different. Everyone does something for their family that works for them. So if I go to Disney 3 times a year and someone else goes to, you know, I don't know, Vermont, Washington, and I don't know, where else is there to go? Texas with their family, then fine, that's great. Like, awesome. Like, but these are what works for different families, and I don't know, it really just annoys me when someone loves something so much and they put it out there. Like, I don't want to ever force Disney on anyone. I just share my experiences and why I love it so much. But like, it just annoys me when someone will be like, you know, why do you always go there? Well, why do you care? I never understood people who care so much about what other people do. I don't understand that. This is just my own personal rant, but it really aggravated me when my friend showed me that, because I get it too. I get it all the time, and I'm just like, why? And I know I have to expect to get some negativeness because I do put my life out there, but I'm just over it. I'm over it. Like, I don't judge people. I don't judge people. Everyone has their own story. Everyone, you know, goes through. You don't know what someone's going through. So, for me, Disney is a place where I can, you know, forget about everything that's happened to me, you know, in the past 2 years with the whole cancer thing, and I've really, you know, clenched onto it tight, because it's just a place you can go and, it's just a place you can go and be happy. So that's what we choose to do, and if someone doesn't like it, then oh well. This is what is gonna be tackled right now. I recently took the computer out of here and put it in my room because I'm going to be doing my homework in there. So this was the aftermath of the playroom. It's just too cluttered and insane, and I need to go through it. So here we go. I am finally done. Get a floor. A clean floor. Oh, I am trying to weed things out as we go. I hate this whole shelf right here. It's got to go. Those 2 things are from my wedding shower, but I love them and I want to get rid of them. So, and I have to redo my wall. I want to put some of this stuff on the shelves that my husband's going to put up above my computer. So this is her playroom. Just an extra bedroom in our house. This is one of the shelves that he's going to be putting over the computer, hopefully. And then I'm going to be taking all that stuff down so it's less clutter. And I added some lights onto her Barbie house. I think it looks cute. So yay for clean playroom. Maddie's home. Yay! Show them your shirt from... macaroni, yep.
Not pasta.
Nighttime swim. You can't see them, but Andrew and Madison are in there. There they are.
Where they go? Did they fly?
So I need to put all of this stuff away. Some other stuff. I don't feel like it. I need to put it all away. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like at night. You can't even really see it, but it looks so cool. That's the dining room table. The chandelier. I want to get some stuff to hang off the chandelier too, something creepy. And then skeleton lights on there. And then I put this purple pumpkin in the corner. And that's the mantle. You can't really see it. It looks pretty cool at night. So you know what?
Hey guys. Balloons.
There we go. So that's it. Just wanted to show you at night. love it.